How can I view the deleted browsing history on my Wi-Fi network?
Welcome to this instructional guide. Today, we're going to tackle an often asked question: how can I view the deleted browsing history on my Wi-Fi network? Now, it's important to note up front that recovering this information can be quite tricky and not always successful, largely due to privacy and security measures in place across devices and networks.
What does it mean to view deleted browsing history on a Wi-Fi network?
When we talk about viewing deleted browsing history on a Wi-Fi network, we're actually discussing a few different concepts. First, browsing history is the record kept by a web browser of the web pages you've visited. When this is deleted from your device, it can't usually be recovered. The Wi-Fi network, on the other hand, doesn't naturally store a record of your browsing history. It merely facilitates the connection between your device and the internet. What you might be referring to is a record kept by a router, or in some cases, a network administrator who has set up logging.
Can I recover deleted browsing history directly from a Wi-Fi router?
Most home routers do not keep logs of browsing history by default. They lack the necessary storage space, and their main function is to direct traffic, not record it. To have this information, logging needs to have been enabled prior to the browsing you're trying to recover. If logging has been enabled, you can access the logs by entering your router's IP address into your web browser's address bar, then logging in with your admin credentials. The exact steps vary depending on your router's make and model. Remember, it's not typical for home routers to have this feature enabled. You may not find what you're looking for.
What about using a network monitoring tool?
Another option to consider is a network monitoring tool, although this is more applicable if you're trying to monitor browsing history moving forward, as it can't recover past activity if it wasn't already installed and monitoring. These tools, like Wireshark, can analyze the packets being sent over your network and, in some cases, may be able to determine the websites being visited. Keep in mind, this method has its limitations and requires technical expertise. Recovering deleted browsing history via Wi-Fi network can be complex and might not always yield results. In many cases, the best solution is to enable certain features or use certain tools moving forward, if you have a need to keep track of this kind of information. As always, it's important to consider privacy rights and legal implications when monitoring network activity. We hope this guide has been helpful in understanding the complexities of this task.